are you doing there?
I'm checking out this Bluetti power station. We have been contacted by Bluetti and asked if we could review it for them. How cool is that? So it should be here today, I think. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is portable little power station plus an extra battery, so expecting it any time. Oh, here he is here. Gonna get it. Hey. Did you see that cat? Inside. Wow. Oh, so that's the battery only there, and that's the power station. Let's check this out. Right. She's not that heavy. It's apparently 20 pounds, and I guess there's some packaging there. But yeah, it's lighter than I expected for a battery. And this is, I guess this is the power station itself. And down there we're going to open up the expander battery, which is... Alright, now so, I don't mean to wave a knife at you, but you guys know we're pretty tough on our gear.
Oh my god. This is not fun.
We've sailed 2/3 of the way around the world. You know, we need gear that is quality and it lasts. We got no room on our boat, or RV for that matter, for junk. But this Bluetti is a good name. It's worldwide. And I was just having a look on the internet there at the instructions, and it's all in English. How's that for something made in China? The use that I anticipate, well, first of all, in the RV right now, we are setting up our solar system and inverter to live off-grid, yeah? As you know, we robbed our batteries and our solars off the boat because he won't be needing them for the next year. And we will. I'm still setting up. It's just taking... We actually got the batteries and the solars 2 months ago. I've installed the solars, I've installed the batteries, but I'm still getting electronics for in between. So in the meantime, we can't really boondock without running the generator. So this will be our solution. The number one item that we need to run when we're off-grid, that we value the most, not the coffee machine, not the microwave, Starlink. We need internet, man. We're a YouTube channel. So this will be able to run our Starlink. A box within a box. Alright. AC60P. P for portable, I'm quite sure. Nice guide, quality certificate. About a 30-page manual, all in good English. So that is nice. Cables. So this is rechargeable off your vehicle, the 12-volt cigarette lighter. So there's the charge cable for the cigarette lighter. This looks like your normal AC 120-volt charge cable. But if you got a generator, you could also plug that into your Jenny. This is your solar. That's the MC4 connectors there for 200 watts of solar. It's got its own inbuilt MPPT solar controller so that you can charge it up when the sun is shining. Now, it will recharge in 1.3 hours if you're plugged into the wall. If you're on solar recharging 200 watts maximum and the sun's really belting down, you can recharge in 3 hours. Oh, here we are. Yeah, got a nice sturdy carry handle. Isn't that nice? So this is the first time I've seen one of these in real life. So let's have a look-see here. First thing I notice, on the very top, is an induction charging loop for your phone there. 15 watt output. Put your phone there, charges. 2 AC outlets, 600 watt limit is what is marked. except for that powerlifting mode where it can be 1200 watt surge. And I'm going to test that. We've got a coffee maker there. I'm not sure what power it's got, but it's going to be more than 600 watts. So let's see if we can use the coffee maker. Got a 12 volt cigarette lighter plug output, so you can plug in your torch or whatever you can recharge that you would normally have in the car. Plug it into the power station here. You also have some USBs. USB-C, 100 watt, USB-A, two of them. They're 5 volts, 3 amps. For charging your phone, on the side is the power in for plugging into the wall. And then you've got your DC input for your car charging or the solar charging panels. This side, so this is where you plug in the expander batteries, which I think we're going to unwrap next. So that is the power unit. It's looking good. Let's look at the expander battery now. Yeah. This is a prettier box than the one that the head came in, but let's see what's on the inside. Alright. Please keep this box. Your return will not be accepted without the box. Keep your boxes. Yeah, so this stuff is made in Shenzhen, China, which is actually pretty close to where I used to live, and Princess used to live there. Similar packaging, which is nice. All in all, look at this is the cable from battery to power station. Nice heavy duty stuff. Yeah, look at that. Nice heavy duty plugs. Alright, same colour scheme. It's around about the same weight. I'm not sure what the specs say on the weight, but it's fairly similar. So this is DC only, yeah. That's the biggest difference. But it has 12 volt socket, cigarette lighter socket. Has USB-C, USB-A. So the normal method to charge this battery is through the AC60P. So you just plug in the AC60P to the wall, and this is connected, and this charges also. But you can also charge it via DC 12 volts. But you could use like an old laptop adapter, which puts out about 19-20 volts. As long as it's between 12 and 28 volt DC, this will charge. And this connector is also the same connector for the solar panel. The solar panel cable that you get in the AC60P's box. You can just put solar panel straight into this. It's got its own MPPT charge controller. So that's pretty cool. And next time we're going to put these to the test. We're going to run a coffee machine, the Starlink, because that's the purpose that we're going to be using it for sure. But you know, when we're boondocking, we can't get our coffee. So yeah, also coffee machine. What else do we really miss? Unless we start the generator. Oh, the TV. So Starlink and TV together. So that'll be interesting. Charging your laptop, because Princess has to edit this video that I'm making right now, and when we're boondocking we got to start the generator just to run the computers. That will help out there. We got 504 watt hours here and 806.4 watt hours there. What's that? 1300 watt hours. So let's turn these puppies on. Whoa. Oh, so it's totally interfaced here. We've got indications here. So it shows some sort of input, which we don't have any input or output right now. It's going to give us the watts, and we're on 60 hertz, and you can change that. So there's an app, which you can use this to control settings, and then you can also use the app on your phone to change settings such as 50 hertz or 60 hertz. Right. These puppies come with a 6-year warranty. How good is that? 6 years. It's LifePo battery cells. So, same as we got in the Winstons up the front, they're LifePo. It's the chemistry of the battery. You can discharge these down to 20%. You can call it deep discharge. You get 80% of the battery 3,000 times. That's the life limit on these batteries. In practice, like on the boat, I think in 8 years, I've deep discharged my batteries down to 20%, 5 to 10 times. And the Winstons, they've got 5,000 life cycles. Apparently it's 5. So they're looking good. So they're pretty neat, hey? This bloody white thing is, look at that. What do you think that is? The peely thing. Look. Oh, is it? Hey! Woo!
Wow.
How's that shit?
Nice. Ay!
Warning! Warning!
Wow. I want that.
It's got all sorts of tricks. Where's the marker at? Right, as promised, we're going to put the Bluetti power station to the test. Now, this is only a 600 watt inverter, which is not a lot. It's one of the smallest ones. It's the portable one, yeah? But it can surge up to 1200 watts if you're boiling a kettle or something like that. But you need to check your labels, because I wanted to make a coffee this morning on this, and our coffee machine was 1650 watt. So I could not use coffee machine for this guy. You're going to need the bigger Bluettis, and Bluetti has a range all the way up to 9,000 watt inverters. So we're looking at this portable one now, the AC60P. So we were trying to think, what use would we have for this? So we found the useful thing. I remember boondocking at Goosenecks in Utah, and just to call my mother on the internet, I had to run the generator to power Starlink. So we're going to put entertainment, TV, our streaming device, the Wi-Fi, the Starlink, to the test. So can we run that? Alright, let's turn this on. So right now I've got TV plugged in. We charged this up 3 weeks ago, and it is still 100%. We haven't used it, but it's holding charge really nicely. Alright, so right now, so at the moment there is no output. I've got to select AC. AC turns on, and we have some standby power being drawn by the TV. Very low current. That's the beauty of these TVs, hey, today, such low power draw. That's why we can have a 40-inch on our boat. This one's a bit bigger than that. They just don't draw much. But we don't have any cable connected, so I've got to plug in the streaming device. So let's plug that guy in. So with both TV and the streamer in standby, there's pretty much zero draw. So that's good to know. Alright, so we can't really watch TV if we don't have internet. So let's plug in Starlink. So it's going to take a minute or two for the modem to start working, but you can see there's at least some draw there. We've got nearly 20 watts going out. And how many do we have? 600, so that's no problem so far. We've got TV, streaming device, and Starlink plugged in. Alright, so we're sitting just under 50 watts for everything on standby. Let's see what happens when we turn on the TV. So as it stands, we're doing about 100 watts. This unit by itself is a 504 watt hour. That would mean that I could watch TV for 5 hours just on this box alone. Plugged in is the B80P, which is an extra 800 watt hours. So I could get another 8 hours out of that. But maybe I'd like to be comfortable. Certainly can't run a heater off this thing. We checked our space heater, which stands about this tall. It's about 1600 watts. So definitely can't do that with this. But if I'm hot, I could easily run a fan. So let's plug in a fan. This guy. This is a good strong fan too. What you're going to need to do if you're going to use this sort of equipment, and anyone living off 12 volts knows this stuff, you got to check the label. Read the labels. So this one is 120 volts at 0.6 amps. So that sounds like it would be about 70 watts, 80 watts perhaps. Let's plug it in, see what we get. Have a look. Yeah, we got about 60 watts out of that. I'll turn it off again. Back to around the 100 watts for me to watch TV. So for me to sit in comfort with a nice fan blowing on me in the summer, watching TV, have the internet and a Roku streaming player, I could sit there for 3 and a bit hours plus 5 and a bit hours. I could sit there for 8, that's basically all day. I could sit there watching TV. That's not bad, huh? And of course, at the same time, you can be charging your phones or other equipment, yeah, your iPads or anything running 12 volt. But the beauty is, it will tell you how many hours you've got left to run that equipment.